Mr. Ton smiled as he placed the fake love letter on the principal's desk, his hand steady, his conscience clear. He had been a teacher for 12 years. No 16-year-old girl was going to ruin his reputation by rejecting him. Bina and Benny were identical twins. Same height, same face, same smile, same everything. The only way to tell them apart was their personalities. Bina was quiet and careful. Benny was bold and fearless. But if they wanted to, they could fool anyone into thinking they were the same person. Their parents divorced when the girls were 7. Their mother, Mrs. Adeyemi, took Bina and moved to Ibadan. Their father, Mr. Adeyemi, kept Benny and stayed in Lagos. The plan was for the girls to switch every school holiday, but as the years passed, the visits became less frequent. Money was tight. Transport was expensive. Life got in the way. By the time they were 16, Bina and Benny only saw each other once or twice a year. But they talked every single day on WhatsApp. They told each other everything. Every crush, every problem, every secret. Bina was in SS2 at Victory Secondary School in Ibadan. She was the kind of student teachers loved. Always early. Always prepared. Her hand shot up for every question. She wanted to study medicine and had the grades to make it happen. That's why when Mr. Ton became her new mathematics teacher in September, Bina paid extra attention. Mathematics was her weaker subject. She needed an A to keep her average high. Mr. Ton was 34, married with 2 children. He had short black hair and glasses, wore a teacher's formal shirt and trousers. He spoke English like someone from a private school. All the girls thought he was handsome. All the teachers respected him. For the first 2 weeks, everything was normal. He taught well. He was patient. Bina's math score started improving. Then one day, he asked her to stay back after class. "Bina, you're a very bright girl," he said, standing too close to her desk. "I think you have potential for greatness." "Thank you, sir. I would like to give you private lessons. Free of charge. To really push you to the top." Bina hesitated. "Sir, my mother can't afford extra lessons right now." "I said free, Bina. Consider it my investment in your future." His smile was wide, but something about it made her uncomfortable. She agreed. What else could she say? He was her teacher. The first lesson was in an empty classroom after school. He taught mathematics. Nothing strange happened. Bina relaxed. Maybe she'd been overthinking. The second lesson, he sat closer. His hand touched her shoulder when explaining a problem. "You're so smart, Bina. So beautiful too." Bina shifted away. "Sir, please. I just want to learn." Of course, of course." He laughed like it was a joke. The third lesson, he didn't teach at all. He locked the classroom door and sat on the desk in front of her. "Bina, I've been thinking about you," he said. "A lot. I think we have a special connection." Her heart started racing. "Sir, I should go. My mother is waiting." "Your mother isn't here. It's just us." He reached for her hand. Bina pulled away and stood up. "Sir, I'm your student." "This is wrong." His face changed. The friendly smile disappeared. "Wrong? I'm offering you something special. Do you know how many girls would kill for my attention? I can make your life very easy, Bina. Or very difficult. Your choice. I want to leave. Please unlock the door." They stared at each other for a long moment. Finally, he unlocked the door. "Think carefully about what you're refusing," he said coldly. Bina ran all the way home. She told her mother everything that night. Mrs. Adeyemi was furious and promised to report him to the principal the next day. But Mr. Ton was faster. The next morning, before Bina even arrived at school, Mr. Ton was in the principal's office with a letter. A pink love letter. Written on pink paper in handwriting that looked exactly like a teenage girl's. "Dear Mr. Ton," the letter said. "I can't stop thinking about you. You're the most handsome man I've ever seen. I know you're married, but I don't care. I love you. I want to be with you. Please give me a chance. I will do anything. Love, Bina." The principal, Mrs. Okafor, read the letter with disgust on her face. "She gave this to you?" Mrs. Okafor asked. "Yesterday, Ma. After class." I was shocked. I told her this was completely inappropriate, that I'm a married man, that she's my student. She became angry and said if I didn't reciprocate her feelings, she would tell people I tried to touch her. "She's trying to blackmail me, Ma." Mr. Ton's voice was steady. His eyes were sad. He looked like a victim. Mrs. Okafor called for Bina immediately. When Bina walked into the office with her mother, she saw Mr. Ton sitting there looking solemn. Her stomach dropped. "Bina," the principal said, "did you write this letter to Mr. Ton?" Bina looked at the letter and felt the room spin. "No, Ma. I didn't write that. That's not my handwriting." "She's lying," Mr. Ton said quietly. "I understand she's embarrassed, but I have to protect myself." "He's the liar," Bina shouted. "He asked me to stay after class. He locked the door. He said inappropriate things to me. My mother knows. I told her yesterday." Mrs. Adeyemi jumped in. "It's true. My daughter came home crying yesterday. This man tried to take advantage of her and now he's framing her." But Mrs. Okafor had already made up her mind. Mr. Ton was a respected teacher. Bina was just a student. Students lied all the time to get out of trouble or get revenge on teachers who gave them bad grades. "I'm very disappointed in you, Bina," the principal said. "This kind of behavior is not tolerated at Victory Secondary School. You are expelled effective immediately. Pack your things and leave." "No. Please. I didn't do anything wrong." Bina was crying now. "Please investigate. Check the handwriting. Check the cameras. There are no cameras in the classrooms, and the handwriting looks like yours to me. This discussion is over." Bina was escorted out of the school that day. The other students whispered and pointed. By afternoon, everyone had heard. Bina wrote a love letter to Mr. Tond. Bina tried to seduce a married teacher. Bina is a prostitute. That night, Bina called Benny and told her everything. She cried for 2 hours on the phone. Benny listened to every word, her jaw clenched, her hand gripping her phone so tight her knuckles went white. "That bastard," Benny said quietly when Bina finished. "He set you up. No one believes me, Benny. My life is over. I can't get into another good school with an expulsion on my record. My dreams of studying medicine, everything is finished." "No," Benny said firmly. "Everything is not finished. Listen to me carefully. We are going to switch." "What?" "You come to Lagos. Live with daddy and go to my school. I will go to Ibadan, live with mommy, and go to your school. We look alike enough that no one will know we are not the same people. Different names, different schools, fresh start for you. But what about you? Why would you want to go to my school after what happened?" Benny's voice was cold as ice. "Because someone needs to deal with Mr. Tond. And unlike you, I'm not trying to be a good girl with a perfect record. I'm going to make him pay for what he did to you. Benny, don't do anything crazy. He is a teacher. He has the upper hand. So do I. I'm your twin sister. And nobody hurts my sister and gets away with it." 2 weeks later, the switch was complete. Bina enrolled in Benny's school in Lagos under Benny's name. The fresh start was exactly what she needed. No one knew her story. No one judged her. Meanwhile, in Ibadan, a girl who looked nothing like Bina walked through the gates of Victory Secondary School. She wore Bina's old uniform. She carried Bina's school bag. But her eyes were different. Harder. Focused. The principal had allowed Bina to return after her mother begged and promised the girl had learned her lesson. Mrs. Okafor made it clear this was her last chance. On her first day back, Benny sat in the front of Mr. Ton's mathematics class and watched him teach. He looked so confident. So comfortable. So sure he had gotten away with it. He had no idea that the girl sitting in the front row wasn't Bina. He had no idea she'd spent the last 2 weeks planning. He had no idea that his perfect life was about to fall apart. When class ended and students filed out, Benny stayed in her seat. Mr. Ton looked up and saw her. A slow smile spread across his face. "Bina," he said. "Welcome back. I hope you've learned to behave yourself." Benny smiled back. But it wasn't a friendly smile. It was the smile of someone who knows something you don't. "Oh, I've learned a lot, sir," she said. "And I think you're about to learn something too." To be continued. Watch out for part 2. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more African stories, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the notification button so you never miss a new story.